right, we're going to do a little bit of city driving, and it's like 6 o'clock here in Greenville, South Carolina. We're on Woodruff Road. There's going to be a good bit of traffic. Just wanted to give you an kind of taste of what this coach is like. We just pulled out of our lot. You can see I was just adjusting my seat. This thing drives very easily. Got our engine brake on high here. Drives great around town. There's not much to say. The engine brake has a low and high setting, depending on what you like. The steering is very easy. The seat is extraordinarily comfortable. And there's so many different controls down here. Lumbar control. Let's see. Obviously your standard electric seat controls here. Now the passenger seat has a electric recliner, and it's a super wide, comfortable. That's probably the most comfortable seat in the coach, which is really nice. Both of these seats up here in the cockpit are very comfortable, wide seats. I'm going to make a right turn here. I'm going to use the indicator stalk. So as you can see your camera, I can see the side here. And look at this, I can see the curb. I'm just going by the camera. I mean, I'm glancing up because I'm not crazy, but you can see perfectly where your curb is as you're driving. And when you use the indicator, it makes this little beeping noise. It's not annoying, it's a nice little sound. But it is something different, so you're not going to sit there and leave it on all the time, which is a nice feature. I mean, look, this is kind of cool. You can see traffic going by. Now, I'd like to mention the quality. I mean, look at this. You can see all the cars, and you can actually see the trees, the road, the lines. It's really nice. Just to give you an example, our personal coach has these side-mounted cameras, but they're on the actual side of the coach instead of the mirrors, which I wish they weren't, but that's just how it is. No perfect coach out there. And the quality of the cameras at night is terrible. Honestly, it's just terrible. You can, any car that comes up next to you, all you see is a blur from their headlights. Whereas this, I'm going to pull up next to this car so we'll get their headlights. Look at this. I can see the car. I mean, there's a little glare from the headlights, but I can actually see what's going on here, which is super nice. Just another thing I wanted to point out about the quality of these cameras. Now, I'm not going to bore you too much with city driving. It's not that important. This thing drives really well around the city. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier, this is like 43 and like 3/4 of a foot long, almost 44 feet. Now also I'd like to use the horn real quick. It's quite a loud bus horn. You really know this thing's coming when you use that horn. Anyway, we're gonna cut the video and then you'll join us back on the highway. All right, I'm getting on the highway now here, and I'm gonna put this engine to use. Now, one more thing I forgot to point out earlier is this coach. Most of these Dynasties came with the 425 motor. This one actually has the 500 horsepower ISM instead of the 425, that's a big jump. Not many of them came with this 500, but this one has it. Most came with the 425. I've been looking in this market. There's plenty of power. I mean, we're easily up at 60. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm going to merge into traffic here. I mean, this is super easy to drive. You know, a lot of vehicles in general have a period where you get used to them. Of course, I have driven a lot of RVs. This one there was almost no learning curve. I mean, this is super easy. I'm already in my comfort zone. I'm going about 68. I'm going to get it up to 70 miles an hour and turn cruise control on. Set. This thing drives really well. No shakes. Super comfortable. Suspension absorbing bumps very easily, and the ones that do get through are well cushioned by this seat I'm sitting in. Having to slow down for a car here. gosh, having to really slow down for this car here. Here's an example of these lights. Look at that. Everyone has their headlights on, and yet I can still make out the car and everything at night. We're going up a hill, and I'm accelerating 55 here. This thing feels really light on its toes. For an RV or a bus, I want to clarify that. This is no Porsche or Corvette. We're up to 65 miles an hour here. Again, set cruise control. Super comfortable, fantastic driving experience. I need minimal inputs with the steering. I'm not fighting it at all. It's staying in its lane perfectly straight. New tires, alignment. This thing's ready to hit the road. Solid coach. There's not much rattling at all. There's something rattling over there. I think that has to do with our bag. But everything's solid. You could do, and look, there's a piece of foam there that must have rattled. I just noticed that the previous owners must have put that there. See this little piece here? There's a piece of foam so it doesn't rattle. So it's rattle proof for the most part. Anyway, excellent driving experience. No comment. Super comfortable. There's not much to say here. I mean, this drives very well. It drives as well as it looks. And it looks pretty dang good. Anyway, that'll conclude our YouTube presentation and information video on this 2009 Monaco Dynasty Nottingham IV with the 500 come-ins. If you'd like to schedule an appointment or get more information on the coach, I can FaceTime, Skype. If you are long distance, you can take a look at it more closely. I tried to cover all the relevant details of this coach as best I could, but if there I'm sure there are many questions, there are many things on this coach you may have. Just give me a call. We can set something up. You can take a look at it yourself. We do $500 fully refundable deposits, and as standard with most of our coaches, we go through and check them. Especially this coach, we'll check the aqua hot system, water pump. We'll check all that. I don't doubt any of that doesn't work, but that's almost guaranteed when you purchase a coach from us. And if anything's wrong, you will certainly know about it when you are purchasing a coach. Anyway, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, my number is 864-376-5600. That number is 864-376-5600. Thank you and have a great day.